Have you ever wondered where is the cast of Game of Thrones 2011? In this video, you will see how have the actors of the movie Game of Thrones changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 2011, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's see together. Peter Vaughn as Maester Aemon. Age filming, 88 years old. Peter Vaughn's portrayal of Maester Aemon in Game of Thrones is one of the most memorable and poignant performances in the series. Maester Aemon, a character who had taken a vow of celibacy in service to the Night's Watch, was an elderly, blind scholar who had once been a member of House Targaryen. Despite his age and blindness, Aemon remained a wise and guiding figure for Jon Snow and the other members of the Night's Watch. He died the 6th of December 2016 at age 93. Peter Dinklage as Tyrion Lannister. Age filming, 42 years old. Peter Dinklage played Tyrion Lannister, the resourceful and witty youngest son of House Lannister, who overcomes ridicule to serve as the hand for 3 different rulers. One of the most popular cast members in the ensemble, Dinklage won 4 Emmys and was nominated for all 8 seasons. Dinklage's film debut was opposite Steve Buscemi in Living in Oblivion, 1995. Playing an actor with dwarfism who's unhappy with the limited roles he gets cast to play. Game of Thrones made Dinklage a bona fide star, which put him in high demand for major franchises. He played the villainous Dr. Bolivar Trask in X-Men, Days of Future Past, 2014. The King of the Dwarves in Avengers, Infinity War, 2018. And the creator of the games in The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, 2023. He also took on a classic role in the big-budget musical Cyrano, 2021, earning a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actor. His career shows no signs of slowing down. Next, he'll appear as Josh Brolin's twin in The Crime Caper Brothers, 2024, and execute a key voice role in Wicked, 2024. Dinklage has been married to theater director Erica Schmidt since 2005. They have 2 children, a daughter and a son. Now he is 56. Lena Headey as Cersei Lannister. Age filming, 38 years old. Lena Headey played Cersei Lannister, a ruthless manipulator who only cares about her brother, lover Jaime, her children, and her unquenchable quest for power. As an iconic example of a character you love to hate, Headey earned 5 Emmy nominations for the role. Early in her career, Headey booked a small part in The Remains of the Day, 1993. After the launch of Game of Thrones, Headey played the scarred, ruthless drug lord Ma in the 2012 Dredd reboot, helped launch a long-running franchise with The Purge, 2013, and combined blood and guts with Regency-era decorum in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, 2016. In recent years, she appeared with Florence Pugh in Fighting with My Family, 2019, and in HBO's miniseries White House Plumbers, 2023. She has also developed a voice acting career. Headey married musician Peter Lowren in 2007. The pair have a son, Wiley, and divorced in 2013. Headey also has a daughter, Teddy, with director Dan Caden. She married actor Mark Manchak in 2022. Now she is 52. Nikolai Coster-Waldau as Jaime Lannister. Age filming, 41 years old. Nikolai Coster-Waldau played Jaime Lannister, the ruthless knight and would-be child murderer, who gets humbled, defeated, and beheaded but never wavers from his most sacred duty, protecting his beloved twin sister, Cersei, at all costs. Coster-Waldau nabbed 2 Emmy nominations during his time on the show. Coster-Waldau made his film debut in his native Denmark with a lead role in the serial killer thriller Nightwatch, 1994. His crime thriller Headhunters, 2011, became the highest-grossing Norwegian film at that time. Once Jaime Lannister raised his profile, Coster-Waldau took advantage with major roles in the supernatural horror film Mama, 2013, opposite Jessica Chastain. The sci-fi thriller Oblivion, 2013, with Tom Cruise, and the mythological epic Gods of Egypt, 2016. He's since booked starring roles in multiple crime dramas, including Shot Caller, 2017, Brian De Palma's Domino, 2019, and God is a Bullet, 2023. Coster-Waldau married Nukaka, an actress and singer from Greenland, in 1988. The couple has 2 daughters, Philippa and Safina. Now he is 55. Kit Harington as Jon Snow. Age filming, 25 years old. Kit Harington played Jon Snow, the bastard son of Ned Stark and reluctant member of the Night's Watch, who makes a tragic choice in the series finale that's still being debated by fans. Game of Thrones was Harrington's first screen role, bringing widespread exposure to the 24-year-old actor. Leading parts in movies soon followed, including the video game adaptation Silent Hill, Revelation, 2012, the Roman Empire disaster film Pompeii, 2014, and the World War I drama Testament of Youth, 2014. Recently, he's appeared in the Apple TV Plus climate change miniseries Extrapolations, 2023, and the neo-noir Blood for Dust, 2023. In 2018, Harrington married Game of Thrones co-star Rose Leslie, who played Jon Snow's wildling lover, Ygritte. The couple shares a son and daughter. Now he is 39. Maisie Williams as Arya Stark. Age filming, 14 years old. Maisie Williams played the fan-favorite Arya Stark, a headstrong assassin who ultimately ends the Great War by killing the Night King. The series was Williams's first acting role. She went on to feature in Netflix's sci-fi thriller iBoy, 2017. The Elle Fanning biographical drama Mary Shelley, 2017, and in a voice role in the stop-motion prehistoric sports comedy Early Man, 2018. Soon after, she got her superhero shot as Rani Sinclair, Wolfsbane in The New Mutants, 2020, opposite Anya Taylor-Joy. As French resistance fighter Catherine Dior in The New Look, with Ben Mendelsohn as her brother, Christian Dior. Now she is 28. Isaac Hempstead Wright as Bran Stark. Age filming, 12 years old. Isaac Hempstead Wright played Bran Stark, the would-be assassination victim turned warg turned three-eyed raven, a journey that ultimately leads him to great power in Westeros. Hempstead Wright grew up on Game of Thrones, having joined the show at age 11. His turn as Bran Stark earned him a 2013 Young Artist Award nomination for Best Young Supporting Actor in a TV Series, as well as 4 SAG Award nods as part of the ensemble cast of Game of Thrones. Not long after, he booked supporting roles in 2 Rebecca Hall movies, The Awakening, 2011, and the terrorism thriller Closed Circuit, 2013. He also voiced the lead character, Eggs, in the stop-motion film The Box Trolls, 2014. When the show ended, he went back to university to study neuroscience. His only recent acting role was in the Colin Farrell-led space thriller Voyagers, 2021. Now he is 26. Gwendolyn Christie as Brienne of Tarth. Age filming, 33 years old. Gwendolyn Christie played the upright Brienne, whose dedication and loyalty help her overcome prejudices against female knights. Christie received an Emmy nomination for the role in the show's final season. She joined Game of Thrones in Season 2. Around the same time she began work on the British science fantasy series Wizards vs. Aliens, 2012-2013. Following her Game of Thrones success, Christie has since jumped into 2 popular Netflix shows, playing Lucifer in The Sandman, 2022, and Principal Weems in Tim Burton's Addams Family series Wednesday, 2022 present. Christie is in a long-term relationship with British fashion designer Giles Deacon. The pair started seeing each other in 2013. Now she is 47. Alfie Allen as Theon Greyjoy. Age filming, 25 years old. Alfie Allen played Theon Greyjoy, who was raised by the Stark family but betrays them in a power grab. Captured and forced into servitude, Theon redeems himself late in the series. Allen and his sister, singer Lily Allen, grew up in a show business family. Their father was an actor and their mother a film producer. Allen appeared in small roles on British TV and film from age 12. By his mid-20s, he arrived at Game of Thrones and sparked international attention. Once Game of Thrones ended, Allen took to the Broadway stage, receiving a Tony nomination in 2022 for his role in Martin McDonagh's Hangman. His latest role is as American domestic terrorist Timothy McVeigh in the drama McVeigh, 2024. Allen shares a daughter with disc jockey Ali Tiles, whom he dated for a couple of years. Now he is 39. Richard Madden as Robb Stark. Age filming, 25 years old. Scottish actor Richard Madden played Robb Stark, Ned's eldest son, who falls victim to Westeros scheming at the infamous Red Wedding. After his brutal exit from the show in the 3rd season, Madden jumped into the Gold Rush miniseries Klondike, 2014, and then played Prince Charming himself in Disney's live-action Cinderella, 2015. A few years later, he garnered a new wave of attention and a whole lot of 007 speculation for his role as a psychologically troubled spy in the BBC thriller series Bodyguard, 2018. After joining the MCU as Akaris in Eternals, 2021, he returned to the small screen for another action-oriented spy series. Citadel, 2023 present. Now he is 38. Sean Bean as Ned Stark. Age filming, 52 years old. Sean Bean played Lord Ned Stark, who makes a shocking exit at the end of the first season, although his influence can be felt in all major events to follow. In 1995, he received global attention as Alec Trevelyan, James Bond's antagonist in GoldenEye, 1995. He also played supporting roles in John Frankenheimer's Ronin, 1998, and the psychological thriller Don't Say a Word, 2001. But it wasn't until his tragic role as Boromir in The Fellowship of the Ring, 2001, that Bean became a favorite among audiences. He was Odysseus in the mythological epic Troy, 2004. The villainous treasure hunter Ian Howe in National Treasure, 2004. After his Game of Thrones stint prematurely ended, he's been a ubiquitous presence on British TV in the years since, including the small-screen version of Snowpiercer, 2020 present, in a vital role first played by Ed Harris in the original film. Bean has been married 5 times and has 3 children, Molly, Lorna, and Evie. He is currently married to Ashley Moore, whom he wed in 2017. Now he is 66. Natalie Dormer as Marjorie Tyrell. Age filming, 29 years old. Natalie Dormer played Marjorie Tyrell, who schemes her way into several complicated marriages as she tries to become queen. Before her run on Game of Thrones, Dormer's biggest role was Anne Boleyn in the first 2 seasons of the Showtime historical drama The Tudors, 2017 to 2010. As her prominence on Thrones rose, Dormer had a recurring role as Irene Adler on CBS Elementary, 2013 to 2015. Dormer has been linked to actor David Oakes since 2018. The couple had a daughter in 2021 and entered a civil partnership in 2023. Now she is 43. Aidan Gillen as Littlefinger. Age filming, 44 years old. Aidan Gillen played Littlefinger, a skilled manipulator who changes sides easily in his efforts to remain close to power until his crimes finally catch up to him. Many know Gillen from his portrayal of cocky heartbreaker Stuart Jones in the original British version of Queer as Folk, 1999-2000. His first role in a Hollywood film was a bit part in the opening plane heist sequence of The Dark Knight Rises, 2012. Gillen played hitman Aberama Gold in the BBC crime drama series Peaky Blinders, 2017 to 2019, and Queen's manager John Reed in the Freddie Mercury biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, 2018. He headlined the History Channel series Project Blue Book, 2019-2020, as the head of the Air Force's UFO investigation team. He played author James Joyce in Dance First, 2023. Gillen was married to Olivia O'Flanagan from 2001 to 2005. They have 2 children, Barry and Joe. Now he is 57. John Bradley as Samwell Tarly. Age filming, 23 years old. John Bradley played Jon Snow's loyal friend Sam, who accidentally discovers Dragonglass, rescues Gilly from her incestuous father, and winds up as King Bran's Grand Maester in the series finale. Bradley was fresh out of drama school when he booked Game of Thrones, and he remained with the show for all 8 seasons. Once the series ended, he appeared in the Roland Emmerich disaster film Moonfall, 2022, and the Jennifer Lopez, Owen Wilson rom-com Marry Me, 2022. Now he is 37. Sophie Turner as Sansa Stark. Age filming, 15 years old. Sophie Turner played Sansa Stark, a young woman repeatedly used as a pawn by the Lannisters before growing into a powerful leader and ultimately being crowned queen in the North. Playing the tragedy-prone Sansa was Turner's acting debut. On the big screen soon afterward, she played dual roles in the psychological thriller Another Me, 2013, and portrayed a teen assassin under the tutelage of Samuel L. Jackson in Barely Lethal, 2015. Turner's most high-profile role outside of Game of Thrones was the Marvel mutant Jean Grey, Phoenix in X-Men Apocalypse, 2016, and Dark Phoenix, 2019. Turner married singer Joe Jonas in 2019, and they have 2 daughters, Willa and Delphine. They have been in the midst of a divorce since 2023. Now she is 29. Emilia Clarke as Daenerys Targaryen. Age filming, 25 years old. Emilia Clarke played Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons. Over the course of the series, Dany matures from an innocent young girl into a powerful leader but takes a dark, fiery turn in the final season. Clarke earned 4 Emmy nominations for her performance. Clarke was just starting her career when she was propelled to global stardom as the last of the House Targaryen. With her star on the rise, she landed her first major movie role opposite Jude Law in Dom Hemingway, 2013. In addition to headlining romances like Me Before You, 2016, and Last Christmas, 2019. Clarke has sharpened her franchise skills as the enigmatic love interest in Solo, A Star Wars Story, 2018, and as the Skrull operative Gia in the MCU series Secret Invasion, 2023. Now she is 39 years old.